guys, welcome back to another Empties video. And what I'm very excited to tell you today is that you're going to be seeing me doing these kind of videos and saying the sentence welcome to an Empties video a lot more often from now onwards, because if you don't follow me on Instagram you'll probably not know this, but when I'm filming this, like today is, what is today, 16th March, I think so. We're in mid-March, I know that, but sometimes I just gonna keep track of what the date is. So we're in mid-March right now, and yesterday I asked you guys on Instagram, would you like me to do Empties videos more often, like every month instead of every 2 months? And I had those two options for you, and a lot of you chose every month. The main reason why I want to do Empties videos more often is because I don't know what's been happening recently, but I've been flying through products. I feel like every 2 days I go through something, and my Empties bin, which it's overflowing right now. Like, if you've seen it in previous Empties videos, if you watch these videos often, and if you are a regular subscriber, but my Empties bin is pretty huge, and it fits a lot of stuff. Like, it fits stuff worth like 2, sometimes even more than 2 Empties videos. And you guys know my Empties videos are pretty long because it's got a lot of stuff in each of them. So considering the fact that one Empties bin, when completely filled, can have products and like store products that are worth like 2 full Empties videos, like the full long ones, is saying a lot. And me saying that bin is like completely full, and I still have products that I'm currently using which I know I'm going to be out of soon. So the next time you see me do an Empties video, it's going to be even more exciting. But yeah, I'm going through a lot of stuff, and I cannot keep up with how much stuff I have emptied if I do videos every 2 months. So that's why I asked you, should I do these videos every month? And you guys were like, yes, we want to see it. Most of you said that do it every month instead of every 2 months. So your wish was my command. I'm going to do these videos every 4 weeks. When I'm filming this, I do have another Empties video that I filmed a long time back that's going to go up in the next week or so, and then this video is going to go up after 4 weeks. So just to give you guys an idea of how things are going to look like. But I do have a lot of stuff that I have literally kept right next to me, which I'm going to show you for today's video. I hope I'm able to go through all these products. So yeah, we're not going to make the intro longer than 3 minutes, and we're going to jump right into this, and I'm going to talk about all the things. So I have a body wash that I literally finished today. This is the Fiamma Sense Mimosa and Neroli body wash. Now this I saw in Shreya Jain's Empties video a long time back, and she is the one who spoke about this. I also think she mentioned this in a top 5 under 500 video. So yeah, this is what she made me get. And I will say that even though she was really raving about the fragrance of this one, for me personally, the fragrance of this was like, okay, I was not blown away by it, but it does say that it's got some sort of fragrance release technology, and it's supposed to be like a super long lasting fragrance. I would not agree with that per se. I don't think the scent on body washes does really last a long time. So yeah, I don't think that the scent was long lasting, and this particular fragrance is not my personal favorite. And again, these do come in like smaller bottles, which I'm not a big fan of. I do prefer bigger sizes when it comes to body washes because I go through body wash that quickly. So yeah, for me personally, this is not going to be something that I would repurchase for my own self, and I would not recommend this either. I mean, if you like Fiamma body washes, I would say get ones that come in like huge sizes, because that way it's going to be a better value for money and less plastic waste as well. So yeah, I see myself buying the bigger bottles, not so much these 200, or is this 250 ml? Yeah, this was 250 ml. I don't see myself getting the smaller bottles. So yeah, that was that. Moving on next to a product that I have mentioned in my products I regret buying video a long time back. This is the Faith in Nature Dragon Fruit Shampoo. Again, I know a lot of people have been raving about the Faith in Nature shampoos and their body washes and just Faith in Nature in general. For me personally, it did not work out for me at all. I don't think this is meant for my hair type. So yeah, for me personally, this is going to be a pass. If you want to know my more in-depth thoughts, check my last to last products I regret buying video. I did post one pretty recently. Again, when I'm filming this, it was recent. By the time you see this, it'll probably be a while back, but yeah, that's not the one in which I mentioned this. The one prior to that, I think it's been 3 or 4 months since I filmed that video. So yeah, in that video I talk about why Faith in Nature shampoos are not meant for me. So yeah, that was that. Moving on, next we have a moisturizer, and this is actually one that is not cruelty free. I was waiting to go through this because at this point I've been cruelty free for 1.5 years, I want to say, and I have gone through a lot of the things in my collection that are not cruelty free, but this is a huge tub of moisturizer. This is the Pond's light moisturizer, so the one that is like the cream one, that is this one. And like you can see, it's completely empty. I haven't washed this, so yeah, it's completely clean, completely out of this, and I do really like it. If you are not cruelty free, then I would say that this is a great moisturizer to get, but because I am cruelty free, I don't buy from Pond's, at least as of now. But I am hoping though that they do go cruelty free, because this is a great product. It's a great size, great price. What else are you expecting me to say? I really like this product, and I do wish that like Garnier and Tresemme that did go cruelty free, eventually Pond's also goes cruelty free. I would definitely hope and pray for that. So yeah, we have that. Then we have some makeup removers. So I have the Body Shop Chamomile Sumptuous Cleansing Butter. This is the famous cleansing balm or cleansing butter from Body Shop. Again, I'm pretty sure that this has been discontinued. Like even when I bought this, it was kind of like, you know, the last couple of pieces that are left, and then it's completely gone. I do believe that this is what one of the you know, sales assistants that help you in the Body Shop stores told me, that during COVID, because of the whole supply chain issues, they're not able to get the raw materials and the ingredients to make this particular product. So that's the reason why they are discontinuing it, which is sad. That being said, I do think that this is an expensive product, especially considering that like the Plum cleansing balm is so much more affordable and you get pretty much the same amount of product. So yeah, for that reason, I think even if this was available, I would probably not repurchase this because of how expensive it is, and you get 90 ml for like almost 1200 rupees, which is a lot of money. I buy the cleansing balm from Plum for like way cheaper, and even the MRP is like around 500-600 bucks, and I get it for a lot cheaper, obviously. And that also comes with like 90 grams or 100 grams, something around that. So yeah, this is pretty expensive. So even if it was available, I wouldn't repurchase it just because of how expensive it is. Moving on next to the Color Bar, my go-to partner, Everyday Cleanser Makeup Remover Skin Softener. To me personally, this is a makeup remover, and again, like you can see, I have washed this as well from the inside. It's completely clean. This one, you guys, was interesting. It's a more cream based product. Kind of reminded me of the Face Shop, what was that called? Cleansing lotion, it was not a balm, it was more of a cream, like a cleansing cream, and this one reminded me of that as well. But the weird thing that this one had shimmer particles in it kind of made me laugh, because I'm like, yeah, these iridescent particles are not really going to help with, you know, you cleansing your makeup, and it's a good thing that it did not leave any kind of like glitter residue on the skin when you are cleaning your skin. So that was good. But yeah, overall I did like this. I enjoyed it. It came with 45 grams only, which is not a lot, and the MRP is 750 rupees. I definitely paid lesser than 750 rupees. Did I say 75? No, I meant 750 rupees for 45 grams. I definitely paid lesser than that, but yeah, I still think that because it's not the most what do you say, economical size, it still would be more expensive. And again, it's glass packaging also, which is luxurious, but it is more carbon footprint to the environment. And I think for certain products like body washes, shampoos, moisturizers, cleansing balms that you go through more often, I do look at the economical perspective and the carbon footprint perspective more than I do you know, the overall product also in itself. So yeah, for that reason, again, this was a really great product. If you want to buy it, I think it was great, but it's not something that I see myself repurchasing, and it's not really like holy grail status. So yeah, we have that. Then we also have some face washes. Now if you guys followed me back in 2020, I think, when Nykaa had their was it the Pink Friday sale, or maybe it was the one before that, their anniversary sale. It was either of those two sales, because I think those are the most like massive sales that they do throughout the year. I bought like 20 face washes, and I'm not kidding when I say 20. I literally bought 20 face washes. So ever since then, every single time you see an Empties, you see me go through face washes. And I think this is the last 3 face washes from that particular haul that I did almost 2 years ago. So we have these 3. We have the Himalaya Fresh Start Oil Clear Blueberry face wash. We have the Nivea Purifying face wash, which is for mixed to oily skin, and we have the Himalaya Oil Clear Lemon face wash, which is the regular one. Now out of these, Nivea is non-cruelty free, so even though I absolutely love this product, I'm not going to be repurchasing it because Nivea is not cruelty free. But you have seen this for years and years and years in my Holy Grail videos, in my favorites videos, in my yearly favorites, all of that stuff. So this should not come as any surprise to you. I do still love this. I just cannot buy it because it's not cruelty free. So we're gonna put that out of the way. Then we have these 2 that are left with us, both from Himalaya, both super affordable, and both are great face washes in general. That being said, when I was using this particular one recently, I did notice that the scent of this did annoy me a little bit. I would say that the scent in this is pretty strong. And something that I do want to mention is that once you decide to use more fragrance-free products in your routine, whenever you occasionally do use a product with fragrance, the fragrance kind of hits you in the face. It might not be as intense, but it still feels intense because you're so used to products that don't have fragrance in them. So for that particular reason, the fragrance of this did kind of annoy me, and I think that's the reason why I would not be repurchasing it, because if I do continue using it, I think the fragrance is just going to continue to annoy me, because the rest of the products I use are pretty much not don't have any fragrance in them. So yeah, that's the reason this is not going to be a repurchase for me. But this particular one, even though it does have fragrance in it, I'm pretty sure the scent of this is a little bit more gentle, or maybe not, I should not say gentle, but like less intense. And I do really like the texture and the price and how economical this is. Again, this comes in a lot of different sizes, so I'll definitely get like this size, or even if they have a size bigger than this. But I do prefer Himalaya face washes in tube packaging rather than pump packaging, because the pumps on them can sometimes just fail, like it's just loopholes in the packaging. So I do prefer tube packaging. So whatever size they have, that's the biggest size in a tube packaging, that's the one I definitely see myself repurchasing. So yeah, I did want to mention that as well. And that was my face wash Empties debacle. Moving on, next we have another face wash. So the debacle is not over. We also have the Globus Purifying Glycolic and Salicylic Acid face wash. Now this is again an empty that I used up a long time back, and the reason why the packaging has like a yellow tinge to it is because I think I decanted some other product in this, and then I was using that, and then I used it up and it's just left the tint behind. So the actual product doesn't have any kind of yellow tinge to it. But yeah, this was another great product that I did enjoy using. But I do believe that they have changed the packaging of this now, and now I think there are like 1 or 2 brands that are called Globus, and they have similar products, which does confuse me a little bit. So even though I want to repurchase this, I don't know which of them is this exact product, or maybe they have even reformulated the products, I don't know. So for that reason, I'm not super sure if I'm going to repurchase this or not. If I'm able to figure out what this is, which one it is, then I might probably repurchase it, because I did enjoy using this. This also has a fragrance that was a little bit more intense, so I don't know if I'm going to like this if I do end up repurchasing it because of the fragrance aspect. So again, I'm kind of confused. I'm not sure if I'm going to repurchase it or not, but I did end up liking it. I just don't know if I should give you a more in-depth review or not, because I don't know how to help you to repurchase this if you want to repurchase it. So yeah, that's kind of sad. But anyways, we're gonna move on to another shampoo. This is the Garnier Ultra Blends Detox Shampoo for everyday healthy hair. Again, I've reviewed this already, spoke about it in a couple of videos, and overall I'm just gonna say it was a meh product. I did not enjoy it as much. It was not the worst from Garnier, because I definitely have had experiences with other shampoos that was worse. This was not as bad, but it wasn't repurchase worthy either. And again, I have my favorite Tresemme now in my collection, so I feel like I don't need anything else because I have Tresemme. So yeah, Garnier, we're gonna say bye bye to. Moving on, next since we're on the hair care theme, let's continue with some more hair care products. We have 2 live-on serums. We have the regular one, which is the pink packaging, and then we have one that's for rough and dry hair, which is the purple one. And I have to say personally, if you are looking at getting one of these, get the purple one, especially if you have more color treated, chemically treated dry hair, which is what my hair is. Specifically my ends where I put serum is more dry and damaged and rough, so I definitely think that the purple variant is way better for my hair as compared to the pink one, which just feels again meh. I know it's a classic, it's been in all of our lives ever since we were children, so I get that, and for the nostalgic aspect is why I ended up getting this, but this particular one was not you know, that helpful for me personally, but this one I loved. So yeah, I think I'll probably repurchase this again. I don't know, I can't say for sure, because I do have some more serums that I still have lying in my collection, so I cannot guarantee that I'll repurchase it, but I might. Let's just say that. Moving on, next we have some actives. We have a lot of serums, so I guess I'm just gonna grab all my serums first that we're gonna talk about, and then I have one more serum actually that I should talk about first, and this is a hair serum, actually not a face serum. This is the Kaya Root Regen Hair Protect Serum. Now this particular one I've spoken about for a long time, about how I love the scent of this. This is a great serum, but it's a more expensive serum, and I don't think it's nourishing or moisturizing enough to the hair where I would like to get this for the actual product. But I do love the scent of this, and that's why I had saved it for as long as I did. And I did mention this in videos where I said that because it smells so amazing and I cannot get over the scent, I will probably continue to buying these, and it's like a favorite holy grail status product. That being said, I used this up, I put it in my empties, and I totally forgot that I even had it in my collection. Like, even when I had all my empties sitting here, I didn't immediately grab for this to talk about it, which tells me that it's kind of one that when I had it I loved it, but I didn't miss it after I finished it to the point where I feel like I need to repurchase it. So that tells me that I don't need to spend like almost $1,000 or even more than $1,000. I don't know how much this costed, but I don't need to spend so much money on a hair serum that I just like because of the scent. So yeah, for that reason this one is going to be another product that I don't end up repurchasing. So yeah, that was that. Moving on, next let's talk about some face serums. We have my first serum, which is from Minimalist. This is the vitamin C 10% plus arginine 1%. This is one that I actually really loved. I just loved the way my skin felt and looked after I used this. And again, vitamin C, I kind of have conflicting thoughts on. Earlier I used to think that it's going to really help with my marks. I used it for years, and I don't think any vitamin C has ever really helped me with my marks and with my hyperpigmentation. So then I kind of moved on to other ingredients. But then as I've started following dermatologists, you know, in the past couple of months, they talk about how it's a great antioxidant, and it's one that you should always have in your skincare routine for life, because it's really going to help with free radical damage. It's going to help with anti-aging, in the sense that you won't see instant results, but over the years you will really see that your skin, the aging process will kind of slow down when you use retinol and when you use vitamin C and like ingredients like those. So for that reason I feel like I do want to incorporate a product permanently into my routine that has vitamin C in it, that I just love using, you know. And over the years I hope to obviously see you know, the anti-aging process slow down. Obviously I'm just 22, so this is not the age I need to think about anti-aging, but if I work now in my 20s, then in my 30s and my 40s I'm gonna see my skin being more youthful than it would if I don't use these products. So yeah, for that reason I will probably repurchase this, because it's one of the vitamin C's that I feel like I do want to continue using, because it's affordable. It's not like a super expensive vitamin C that I'll feel bad repurchasing constantly. And again, I love the texture of the product, I love the feel of it, I just love to use it. So yeah, I do see myself repurchasing this one after I do go through some vitamin C's that I have in my collection right now. Moving on next to something that I did enjoy using thoroughly, but I don't see myself repurchasing, is from CosRx. This is the 2-in-1 Poreless Power Liquid. Now I don't know why it's called 2-in-1 if I'm being completely honest, and I think I've mentioned that in the past as well, because when it says 2-in-1 I thought that this is going to have two different kind of like, you know, actives when it comes to like AHAs and BHAs, but this only has BHA, and it has BHA, which is basically willow bark extract. It's not even BHA. And the difference between BHA or salicylic acid and willow bark extract is that salicylic acid is derived from willow bark extract. So this has willow bark extract water, not the actual salicylic acid in it. So yeah, for that reason this is super duper gentle, which I did like, because sometimes you don't want your AHA BHAs to be too strong, so that you can pair this with other products. So that I did like about this, but I didn't see any sort of like miraculous results with it. It didn't help with like active acne, it just helped with maintenance of the skin, which is nice. But for maintenance of the skin, I do have products that are more affordable than this, so I find no reason to particularly buy this again. But it was a great product overall in general. So yeah, if you're looking for something like the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid, like a maintenance kind of product, but something that's not as expensive as Paula's Choice, then I would say that go for CosRx. So yeah, that was that. Moving on, next we have some more hyperpigmentation focused products. We have the Honest Choice Skin Whitening Serum, which again, I know skin whitening serum sounds kind of intense, but consider this as something that is supposed to target your hyperpigmentation, because it does have kojic acid and licorice extract in here. So now this one I used in the winters because this is a more milkier consistency product. It's definitely not something my combination oily skin can tolerate the rest of the year, but in the winters it's perfect because it's kind of like milky, moisturizing of sorts. So I did use up the whole thing in the winter and I did like it, but I didn't notice great results when it came to you know, fading away my hyperpigmentation. So yeah, for that reason I was not super duper impressed, and I will not be repurchasing it again. So yeah, we have that. Then we have the Earth Rhythm 2% tranexamic acid serum. This one also has licorice extract in it, and it's called their depigmenting serum. Now this is pretty much, I mean, this is an older bottle, but I do think that they did not change the packaging of this particular product, so it probably looks the same. And if it looks different, just figure out what their 2% tranexamic acid serum looks like now. But yeah, this particular serum, I would say I did notice a little bit of results with when you use it consistently. So it did fade my hyperpigmentation just a tiny bit, but I do think that the alpha arbutin by Earth Rhythm is more potent when it comes to fading your hyperpigmentation as compared to the tranexamic acid serum. So if you ask me which one to get, I would personally say that if you can spend a little bit more money, get the alpha arbutin. But if you are on a budget and you still want something that's going to be effective to you know, fade your hyperpigmentation, then go for the tranexamic acid one. So yeah, that was that. And moving on to the last serum for this video, because clearly I cannot talk a lot more, my words are kind of getting all mumbled and jumbled up. So the last product we're going to talk about is the Tricone Radiant Skin Serum. Now this one I'm pretty okay, so my camera ran out of storage just when I was about to say that this is the last product, and then I'm going to end the video. So yeah, that was perfect timing. But anyways, we're going to move on to the last product that we have, and this is the Tricone Radiant Skin Serum. Now this is one that I've used a long time back, like when I was new into AHAs and BHAs. This was a product that I absolutely loved, and I recommended this to so many people, including my subscribers and followers who have told me that they've got it and they've loved it. My own friends have also got this based on my recommendation, and they have also loved it. And I did repurchase this. In fact, I didn't actually repurchase it. I was about to repurchase it, but then I got this sent in PR from Tricone. So this particular bottle I did get sent from them, and I did use it because I wanted to retest it out and see if I still love it now that I'm kind of more experienced with AHAs and BHAs. And I will say that this now is kind of something that it's too gentle for me. I don't really see any results with it, so I did end up using it completely. That being said, I would have recommended it to other people if they you know, are more new to AHAs and BHAs, but unfortunately I cannot do that because Tricone has recently rebranded and repackaged kind of. So they have introduced 3 new serums, but they have discontinued this one, and they also had another serum earlier that they have discontinued. They don't even have this component anymore because their newer serums come in like more of like the earlier minimalist ka packaging. Like now minimalist packaging is definitely black color, you know, bottles and stuff, but earlier they had the ordinary kind of packaging. So yeah, Tricone kind of comes in that kind of serum packaging now. So yeah, unfortunately this particular product is not available anymore. They do have another AHA, BHA and PHA product that I am interested in, so I'll probably get that one and try it out. But yeah, this particular one, unfortunately I cannot recommend it to people anymore. So yeah, that's kind of sad, but anyways, that's it for the video. I will say though that this Empties video did include mostly products that I did use and used up, but I'm not going to repurchase. And then there were a few products that I might repurchase, and then some that I definitely will not repurchase because of how much I regret buying them. And then of course there's non-cruelty free stuff as well. So yeah, there was a good amount of products in this video, and yeah, I'm happy that I could cover a lot of them. I still do have more that unfortunately I was not able to cover, but yeah, there's always next time. And now of course the next time will happen more often because you'll see a video every single month. So yeah, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, bye bye.